Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel for another figure review. We have more Dragon Ball goodness. Today we have our hands on Tonsen arttoys Muay Thai Fighter, or Kamione, whatever you want to call it. It's Blue Gogeta, okay? It's Blue Gogeta. And then, you know, the accessory pack to go with him to make him Blue Gogeta, which I think is pretty cool. But let's get into this. Oh man, I have not uploaded for a while. Sorry guys. Anyway, yeah, he's been here for a hot minute, probably like a month or so ago, and we just haven't reviewed him, like a bunch of other stuff. I keep doing it for you guys. I'm sorry. This is everything that we have in package, in hand, for the energy beam falling down. We have the figure itself, a bunch of different hand accessories, an effect part for him, which I think is pretty damn cool how it's done. And yeah, let's get them out. That keeps falling. Fine, we'll take those out too. See how they want to fall out of the damn packaging. Nah. Okay, while those are out, I'm gonna show you guys these hands. I could do a close up, but I'm not really going to because, you know, you can see them right here. We got a set of Muay Thai arms to go on that are attached to the forearm here. They do not have any articulation in the wrist. They are literally just fist arms, as you can see. Yeah, I set that down. Just fist. That's it. They plug in. You can probably put these on trunks as well if it fits. I don't know if the joint's still going to be the same. It looks like it's the same. Give it a shot. Have a bandaged arm trunks. But they look pretty nice. We have a set of folded arms for Gogeta, obviously. I mean, you can use them for the monk too if you want to. They do have this weird gap here, which is supposed to be like over the muscle and over his body, but it doesn't really sit well anywhere. Might heat this up and fold this down and glue it in place to make it actually touch down and look normal, but that's what you get. It's sculpted nicely, but that is a bit weird. That's like that. So if you don't like that, yeah, don't use them. Options are options though. We get some, I like to call them Goku hands. We get some martial art pose hands. We have we get two hands for him holding his jacket open like he does in Dragon Ball FighterZ. We get some karate chop hands or open palm hands, standard ki blast hands, his relaxed hands for after he, you know, hits his sway on you, does that counter move, you know, he goes like this with his hands to counter Broly. Yeah, that good effect. And then we get this peg hold hand here because the effect that he comes with can go on either his left or right hand, so this is nice. Love the ability to swap around and not be stuck to just one side. We get these two arm pieces up here. These for the inside to replace these black pieces on him. Let me just pull him out so you guys can see that better. So these pieces inside where it connects to the arms, those can come out to be flesh. If you want to have the monk fighter, you can do that. You can also probably use this head sculpt for some hyper-realistic pissed off Krillin. I don't know. But that's what those are for. They're really annoying to put on and take off. I tried doing that when I got this out of the box. I'm not going to do it again. I'm sorry if you guys want to see that. I'm not doing it. Screw that noise. That's too much bullshit for me. We also have an additional hand, and this one has the effect part in it. They plug in different spots. They're kind of key. They're kind of not. You'll get a feel for it. There's no instructions. Just be careful so you don't break it. I'll show you guys what it looks like all assembled when I get to it. But for now, let's get to the monk fighter. What the hell is that on the floor? Is that an extra ball? Oh, I know what that is. It's a broken ball going to get something else. Sorry guys, I'm looking at stuff that's in the room that's randomly on the floor that I forgot was on the floor. Anyway, this guy's pretty cool, right? Looks good on his own. But we're not here for this. We're here for the accessory pack. So let's move him to the side. We're going to get to the accessory pack, which is right here. Roof 2B accessory pack. Accessory pack? Wow, accessory pack. Comes with a bunch of stuff. I thought this was pretty cool. But you get a decent amount in here for whatever you may need. We get extra blue head sculpt with the hair swaying to the side, you know, the front bang. Extra vest pieces. And then all the goodies that are here. So, with this on and out of the way, we get a normal head sculpt. Each one comes with 4 faces. Or 5 faces? 5 faces. Yeah, I don't know why I said 4. But we have normal, we have shouting, we have stern, we have smirking, and then we have him gritting his teeth. We have the same thing in the blue format. All the exact same faces. They're just, you know, regular head sculpt, blue head sculpt. We have 3 different blue head sculpts. One is the bang blowing in the wind, which is this one. And as you can see, there's nothing in the top of there. Maybe I should take that out so you guys can see that even better. Instead of just saying, oh yeah, you can see it from here. You guys don't have the same vision that I have because of the angle that I'm at versus the angle that you're at. But as you can see, it's solid, sculpted nicely, looks good. There's no hole in this one. He comes with a halo because his blue head sculpt actually has a slot for a halo. So you can have a dead Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta if you want to. And this just plugs in right there like so. I have it tilted the wrong way. There we go. Boom. It has a weird shape to it that I've noticed. Like, it's not completely smooth, but hey, it is what it is. I'm never really going to use this Halo head scope. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. We get 2 vests. So I've seen people saying that the vest can be used for him being in his normal state. It could be used for him getting ready to charge up. The only thing that I've seen is that this color type vest looks like the original concept art that they had for Gogeta for the Dragon Ball movie, for Dragon Ball Super Broly. This matches that color for what they had originally. And then they decided to go with this one, which is the one we're going to be using because I like this one better and it seems more like Gogeta. And you get 2 as usual. We get a normal standard one, and then you get one that is blowing in the wind, or, you know, his hands are opening it. And then we get the croissant shoulder pads, which are also labeled left and right. Hopefully you guys can see that one has the L on it. You can kind of see the R on that one, but I mean, if you see the L, you know which one's the R, right? We're going to take out the Super Saiyan Blue head because that's what I have him for. I got this one over the other one because I wanted blue. Never picked up SH Figure Arts blue. It was cool, but I'm like, I don't really want it. And then a company decided to make him, and he came out better. I love it. But anyway, to get this guy to be Gogeta, we need to pop off the head, like so. Comes out pretty smooth, and here's a closer look for you guys if you want it. It's not a bad head to use for like a extra custom figure or something. It's pretty nice. And the other thing you're gonna want to do is pop out the arms. You could just pop out one and just flip this over like so and call it a day. No necessary need to pop off both. And there you go. Gogeta's coming together. Get his croissant shoulder pads ready. This is the right one, so this is just going to plug into the ball in the back here. Or not. Mine doesn't want to plug in. So I'm going to try the left one in hopes that that works. And then I'll go back to the right one. There we go. So we're going to try this again for the right one now. Alright, vest is secured and all ready to go. Gogeta's starting to look like Gogeta. Let's just get his head sculpt on, why don't we? Or move all the stuff out of the way first. Then get a head sculpt on. Something else fell. I don't know what it was. Oh well. I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing so I can actually put that on there. There we go. Boom. There's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. From, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Kami 1 or Kamione? One of the two. Anyways, before we go into the articulation of this guy, man, he looks cool. Before we go into that, guys, you're allowed to have different opinions about figures. You do not have to bash someone or just tell them that they're wrong consistently because you don't agree with them. It happens. People have their preferences. All sorts of stuff. Don't be dicks. It's a hobby, and at the end of the day, it's literally just about fucking toys, okay? It's toys. No one out here needs to measure their dicks against anybody else. Keep it together, alright? With that being said, I don't know what the hell that noise is out there, but this is definitely better than a DF one. Oh man. And yes, we all know what's being talked about, and it's the fact that people, if you don't like this one, people are hounding you, and if you like the Demoniacal Fit one, obviously you just hate third party. But you can't even say you hate third party because I mean Demoniacal Fit's third party. They're just really close to copying off of SH Figure Arts. But yeah, seeing both camps. Some say this is the best Gogeta, some say DF is the best Gogeta. The main thing I keep seeing, specifically from the one, you know who you are, Unboxed, saying that everyone has says that this one's better, either just likes this style for the movie or don't have the figures. Well, I have DF and I have Tonsen. Kamione 1, whatever you want to call it. And I guess my copy is just different because mine feels great compared to this. This is not bad. I am not saying this is bad. I'm not saying this is a terrible figure. I'm not telling you not to go get it. Because honestly, I will go pick this up. Price point is good. Why don't I have the other two? Like the blue of this and the Z version of this? Well, it's quite simple. They're all the same figure. You get one and you have it for both. Literally. The only thing that changes, possibly, are the accessories. That's about it. You get one. You get this one. You know what it's like to have the Z version. It's the same figure. They just, different vests, different head sculpt, couple different accessories. But overall, build quality figure, everything like that, they're copy print of each other. So you don't need all four to sit there and make an opinion and say, oh, if you don't have these, then obviously you don't know what you're talking about. I have both sets. And yeah, for me, this is the superior figure. Between sculpt, faces, and the fact that, well, Bandai wouldn't give us a good one, I like this one more. Will I get the Z version? No reason to. Why? Because this perfectly substitutes for that. I'm not really that much of a stickler for it needs to match up with everything on my shelf. It can have its own look. You know who it's supposed to be. You know it's Gogeta, just as long as it's not super horrible. Anyway, when it comes to the two, it's mainly preference. That's all it really is on which one you like more. I mean, I've seen people saying the articulation is better on this one, articulation is better on this one. We're going to find that out too. But before we get to that, we're going to talk about his articulation separately. With that being said, we get arms up this high. So he can hit a decent Y pose. Shoulder pads will go with them. And if your copy is super sticky or anything, I would recommend you getting some shock oil. Because, sometimes the figures need it, sometimes they don't. This one didn't need it. I'm pointing it out right now. He was fine. This one didn't get any. I'm just fucking with it how it is naturally because I don't feel like grabbing shock oil. He can look down this far and he can look up that far without moving the ab crunch or anything like that. So that's a side movement. His neck itself also will move a bit. It's not going to be much, but it will move for you. Full rotation at the arm. Bicep swivel, you can hear the squeak where you can use some shock oil. Double jointed elbow. Wrist is on a swivel hinge. All that good stuff that you would expect. We have a upper diaphragm joint. You can bend back that far. You will get gappage in the front, especially if you try to hold it there. You can get that far back, but you got a little bit of a gap. But I mean, if you're doing this, you're probably looking at it from this way. Or maybe he's falling. I don't know. For forward, just using the upper diaphragm joint, he goes that far, no gappage. And then if you use the waist joint in conjunction, which, swivels like it should, he can get that far forward. It didn't look like he went forward that much more, but that's what you get. For legs, thigh swivel as needed. We can kick back that far. This is actually a little bit of a softer plastic, so you can push it, but it'll bend it. You might not want to do that. Kicks forward that far. I mean, I could push it more because it's soft. So he can kick up technically that damn high. You probably wouldn't want to leave it there though, because I'm pretty sure that will warp. Full splits, or as Jobby would say, beautiful spread. Double jointed knee, which again, just like the DF one, it's not the best knee, but he did his best. They did their best. It's weird gappage here, but I mean, more often than not, you won't be looking at it in a full way like this, or maybe you'll be distracted by all the other things going on with your posing and photography. But yeah, it's a little weird. One day we'll get bends that won't break the scope terribly. We also get a hinge here to give you more articulation. There's shaky camera making an appearance as always, which is a nice little added effect. You get ankle rocker, pivot with it, and a toe hinge. Always look good. By the way, bottom of shoes look nice. I like when they go the extra mile and put the detail there. I don't talk about it enough. Oh yeah, and his belt tassel swivels. You don't really get back and forth, but I mean, that's all you really need. You know, blowing in the wind, cool poses, all that, yada yada. You can hear him on camera. He is squeaky. But if you need him in a pose, he will hold that pose. I'm pretty sure I did this pose wrong, but you guys get the idea. Let's see if he can hold that pose while on his toe. Because it feels like he wants to fall back. And I want him to lean forward. There you go. He can hold it. That's pretty cool. I think this figure is a pickup if you can get your hands on it and not pay a ridiculous price. Honestly, I don't remember. Oh no, I do remember where I got mine from. I was gonna say I don't remember where I got mine from because, you know, it just showed up. The tracking was really weird with it. But I got it from AliExpress. I got it months ago, and I don't remember how much I paid for it, and I can't search right now because I'm recording. Maybe I'll drop it in the comments of how much I paid for it, but I don't think it was crazy. Regardless of what I paid for it, though, this one was still cheaper. 5K Toys had it readily in stock. It was really easy to grab. Now, when it comes to articulation, there's a point that I wanted to point out that we keep getting told that he can't do, which they showed, is that his arms won't go any further than this. They do if you're not afraid to actually move your figure. Pull it forward. Or if you really need to, get yourself some shock oil. It'll help you. Pull it forward. That's all you gotta do. These will come out for you to get your full butterfly motion. Actually, let me pop this out so you can see it. This will come out. I mean, it goes in without an issue. I'm not gonna pull the entire thing off, but it goes in without an issue. It comes out. It's stuck like this because, you know, the plastic quality on this, it's hit or miss sometimes. I'm not going to sit there and say that it's not. Sometimes the plastic quality can be, you know, goofy, but that's for any toy company, I feel. That does move, but you hear that squeak. Now, if I had some shock oil, I put that in there, that squeak would be gone. He get his full motion without an issue. You'd be able to get his arms to cross. They showed that in the preview when they were making him to begin with. They do come out. Do not be misled that they don't. I mean, if it doesn't, that sucks for your figure. If it's stuck or glued, I mean, we have remedies to try, but you also probably shouldn't have to do that to figures, you know? I give third parties a little bit of slack because they're third parties. If it was a major corp like SH Figure Arts doing that and my shoulder was glued, I'd be pissed. Because it's like, bro, what, how? But he can do it. Now, when it comes to articulation between the both of them... Oh, wait. Before I get to the articulation, I'm going to show you guys a thing. So, let's get the effect pieces. I don't remember which exactly is which for how it goes. I just kind of go with what I think it should look like. So, I'm going to try to put these in and show you guys how this looks. They do have a key. Like, it shows that they have a key for how they go. But the cuts in it are not the greatest. So it's a little hard to tell. Hence why I say, you know, you'll figure it out. Try your best. Do what works for you. You know, just like, you know, buy what figure works for you. If you like this one, get it. You like the demonical fit, get that one. If you like both like me, get them both. There is no right or wrong thing. There is only your money leaving your wallet. There we go. Oh, I took this one out. And then we just gotta put this one in. Plugged. I could have them upside down. I don't know. But it's something like this. And then this plugged into his hand. And then this pops off without an issue. I love this. Look at that. That's smooth separation. Didn't have to worry about anything. I still worry about my SH Figure Arts. And then pops right back on. And there you go. It's a pretty neat effect. It looks nice. You get some really nice shots with this. And the peg is hidden very well. So, no complaints from me. Make that a little bit more organic, I guess. It fell off. when I actually go and to actually put this on display, these pieces will probably be glued in, and that's either going to be a good thing or a bad thing. It'll be a good thing because I don't have to worry about it falling out. It'll be a bad thing because if it falls anywhere, it's gonna fucking break, which would suck. Nothing worse than your accessories breaking on your expensive ass third-party figures that you would hope wouldn't break. Luckily, I have not had that. Knock on wood, that doesn't happen to me. I haven't really had to worry about that with any accessories from any of my figures that have been from third-party breaking. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Hell, that could be the damn thumbnail. It just might be the thumbnail. We just move them out the way, and that's the thumbnail. Yep, that's gonna be a thumbnail. But I'm gonna get into the articulation, but see if I love again. I definitely want to do that. Anyway, I dropped that too. I'm gonna get into an articulation again with Gogeta Blue with the demoniacal fit before we do the height, showing the height off, because I want you guys to see that you can't really go wrong. Oh yeah, forgot to mention that. So for my copy, whenever I take this hand and try to take it off, the wrist joint gets stuck. So then I have to pull it out with like pliers or something. I don't know if you guys are gonna have the issue. You might have the issue, you might not. Hopefully you don't, because that's not fun at all. Then you have to go and try to pull this off a different way without breaking it. I'm trying to pull it off right now off camera, but it does not want to let go of the wrist, and I forgot how I got this out last time when I didn't have pliers. But apparently my teeth work just as fine because I got it off. Also, it's only with the hand that holds the effect piece. It's never with the other hand. Like, I've swapped them off and it's perfectly fine, but yeah, it is out and, you know, not broken. So here we go. And then here's DBS Gogeta. As you guys can see, the figures are basically damn near the same height, arm length, and things like that. You can't really go wrong with either one. But I'm here to show off the articulation. So for arms going up, we're going to take our Tonsens and push them as far as we can, or Kamione. I'm just going to keep calling it Tonsen arttoys because that's what I was introduced with. His arms. Oh yeah, forgot to show that too. You know, we got bicep swivel. Not a bicep, forcep. Forearm, whatever. His arms can go that far up. Just get this out the way now, and then DBS Gogetas pushing these as far as they can go. Let me make sure I get that all the way. I don't want to break this. They go that far. Straighten the body, and I knocked off the other Gogeta. Whoop! And I knocked off Mikey. I'm just knocking everything over. So it's not that great of a difference, but his arms do go higher than Gogeta's. At least for my copy, I'm pushing him more. I just don't know how far I can continue pushing that. See, if I move that out the way and use just a ball joint. Okay, no. It won't go higher than a T-pose for me. Get back up here, Mikey. Cannot believe I knocked you down, my good sir. Did I knock over the effect piece again? I did. I'm just everywhere. Anyway, that's the articulation for the arms out. They both have the same arm being able to... Jesus Christ, Gogeta, stop it. Of it rotating all the way around. They both can do it. His arm doesn't want to go back down now. There we go. They can both do this. That is squeaky. As I just praised you, saying you didn't need shock oil. There we go. I will say that the jacket pieces, shaky camera, the jacket pieces for DF are a bit better for covering up the space in between the arm and the shoulder croissant, for you to not be able to tell that it's not seamless. Like, if that was always out, that would be nice, but it's not, and that's okay. Double jointed elbows for Tonsen go that far. Double jointed for DF. That's about the same range. Actually, let me lower his arm to his side and do that bend. So we have them both in the same position, so we can see how they bend. Looks like Tonsens might bend a little bit more. Nope, stand you up. ever so slightly. It's not the biggest deal. Again, both their sashes move the same way, back and forth. There's no difference. Going back on DF and then going back on blue. They appear to be almost the same. Forward crunch using everything. Oh, I popped them off. Yeah, get back on there. How do I put you back on there again? There we go. Going forward, that's Tonsen's. Going forward, that's DF's. So again, they're pretty good when it comes to pulsability, leg split. So for my copy, I have to put it out a little bit and go sideways. I don't know what the hell it is, but it doesn't want to go all the way up. Something on the inside is clashing with this. If I want them all the way split, I can take this and go like that. But if I want it to the side, it has a little bit of weirdness and it'll stop right there. It won't give me the full thing. Gogeta on the other hand, again, hey, I popped this leg off. Cool, I get to see how that works. That's neat. Goes completely flat, completely parallel. Well, if you care about splits, that's the difference. Ankle articulation, he doesn't have the boot. He does have the boot to where it moves, gives you a little bit extra range. And then their ankle articulation at the bottom of the shoe is the same on both. It's perfectly fine. So overall, when it comes to articulation, they're both pretty much in the same wheelhouse of how much they can go. You're going to get what you're looking for out of both of them. I don't want to hear that, oh no, this one has more articulation than the other one. It's like, no, they both have a decent range of articulation. It's not going to be bad for either one. If you get your hands on both, get your hands on both. If you can't, you either have the cheaper option, which is DF, and they have a blue available, or you have the more expensive option, which is Tonsen, and you like Tonsen's design, along with the fact that, for me, it looks more like Gogeta. And then as for the arms, I'm going to get that out the way. Pop this arm out, goddammit. Rah. Maybe I should finally get around to adding shock oil to my figures. And then really test the stretching. Pop that out again. I'm trying to bring it all the way forward as much as it actually can go. Because my left side, I have no problem doing it. My right side, on the other hand, going back, not an issue. Going forward, it hates me. Let's see if I can do this real quick. I think I have all of it. I think. Could be wrong. Oh no, I knocked over Gogeta. I'm not getting all that range out though. Damn it, I took it off again. Gogeta, give me your freaking vest piece. Make sure the entire thing is out. There we go. And I do agree you shouldn't have to struggle that much to get that all the way out to do that, but it happens. So in this regard, it seems that DF, at least for my copy, DF is winning in ease of getting the cross arms. I know that both can do it. He needs shock oil. This one here. Overall, great figures. Pick them up if you can. You can do what I do. Get one of each. Or you can, you know, double dip in the same line. Get the best of both. It's all dependent on you. With that being said, we're going to get into the height comparison. Because, you know, we're at that point in time in the video. Oh, got Gogeta's there. And we got to grab all the stuff out. So, give me one brief moment while I find these things. Because these things are packed away and buried slightly. Where the hell is the stuff for the size comparison? Guys, I might have lost the stuff. I'm not even kidding. That's crazy. I don't record for like a month and I lose everything. This is wild. And yes, I'm leaving all this in the video. I found the stuff. We have our modular suit Marvel Legends Iron Man. I still really love this figure. I really do. He doesn't want to stand. Don't you start warping on me. Because I don't want to get another one. I like this one. We have our Lightning Collection, Lord Zed Super Putty. Poor Lightning Collection. I really wish you guys could come back. I don't want that Playmate bullshit. So that's his height with them. Not too bad, right? Right. Then we have our SH Figure Arts Final Form Cooler. The first and last figure I've ever purchased off of Premium Bandai, because that shipping was stupid. How dare everybody else gets their figures and I'm just sitting there waiting for Bandai to ship it out. It's like, I would never do that shit again. And the new reigning king, the Beast Deities, Super Saiyan Broly, or Legendary Broly, with the MP head, because that head sculpt is amazing. And yeah, his height's pretty good. I love this. I have no idea if I'm gonna display it like this or get my hands on a Super Broly and do that. Something's gotta happen. But amazing figures, all of them. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That was cooler falling. Hope you enjoyed this video. Get your hands on any of them if you can. I'm pretty sure the DF Gogeta is this one here. Pretty sure he's still available on 5K Toys. If not, he's available around. He's relatively cheap to get. He's somewhere between 40 and 60 bucks, depending on where you find him. It's not a bad buy. It's not a bad buy at all. You know, it's a great figure. Both of them are great figures. Yes, neither one has a perfect likeness to Gogeta. But come on, don't bullshit yourself. You know who exactly this is supposed to be. You know it's supposed to be Gogeta. Whether it's this one or this one. And guys, again, no bullying people over their opinions on which figure they like better from whichever company. Like, you're allowed to like it. Then you have your, your gripes with it. Say, I don't like this part, I don't like that part. That does not make the next person next to you wrong about the figure being trash or anything. Alright? Like, stop it. You can disagree. And everyone can disagree in unison and say that, no, that figure sucks. But that's just your opinion. Just like that's just their opinion. There's no reason to bully them and call them hateful names or send hateful, spiteful messages. You just have a differing opinion of them. Of figures. Let me make sure that's clear. Of figures, If it's other stuff containing in life, that's a whole different other bag situation. But if it's just talking about figures like we're doing here, stop it. No bullying. It's not needed. Gogeta does not approve. He'd kick your ass for it. Unless you're Boo or Shin Shinron, then he'd probably bully you.